Tactical Breach Wizard. When magic meets modern warfare. The world has a way of maintaining balance. Earlier this summer I had the misfortune of reviewing Capes, a collection of everything that could be possibly go wrong in the tactical genre. Apparently, I just need to wait 3 months for the scales to tip in the opposite direction. Enter Tactical Breach Wizard, the compact and witty game about magical special forces. Let me walk you through what makes this game special. The game takes a place in a world where modern society and magic are seamlessly intertwined. No one bats an eye when a storm witch walks as a private detective, or when a marine wears a pointed hat and wields a staff with a tactical grip in combat. The story begins when the latter suddenly discovers that his long-missing colleague has resurfaced. This operative disappears 2 years ago, and have now joined forces with a mercenaries to execute a plan that will shake the entire world. Meanwhile, our marine finds himself some eccentric partners and set off in pursuit. To put it briefly, Tactical Breach Wizard excels at the small details but stumbles somewhat with the bigger picture. The game doesn't waste time with a lengthy exposition or complex world building. It drops you straight into the action, a prologue on a ship followed by a confrontation at a police station. This approach, however, underestimates some of the dramatic elements of the story. Before I could properly familiarize myself with the world, I was already facing a global threat. As a result, I found myself following the unveiling of the villainous conspiracy without much emotional investment. Similarly, various serious subplots, like the rebels fighting against Relic's tyranny midway through the campaign, failed to truly capture me. What saves the narrative are the dialogues. Our team consists of one colorful personality after another, and their conversation matches their vivid character. The characters constantly use irony, teach each other, and express elaborate truth about everything and nothing. Additionally, the character archetypes themselves are fascinating. Take the necromantic, who doesn't heal teammates in the conventional way but instead finish them off with a roller shot, even use dark magic to bring them back to life in a perfect health. Or consider the recurring minor violence Steve, a roadside warlock who sends ghostly car with equally ghostly drivers after our team, and manages to irritate everyone he encounters. Moving on to the gameplay. Tactical Breach Wizards is a turn-based tactical game where under our command a team of wizards breach room and create havoc. Objectively typically involve neutralizing all enemies and select doors from which reinforcement might emerge, though other missions types do exist. The combat system is built on 3 principles: brevity, freedom to make mistakes, and the absence of randomness. Let's address these in reverse order. All abilities in the game produce specific predictable effects. A burst from a staff rifle deals consistent damage, lightning pushes enemies back a set number of tiles, and defenestration removes a fighter from the combat entirely. This predictability allows you to calculate all action and combine them into a single clever sequence, often involving sending multiple opponents flying through windows. In addition, the game offers a convenient rewind system. Within a turn, you can try any techniques, and if you don't like any results, you can rewind to the very first action. However, once the turn ends, your decisions are locked in. Nevertheless, restarting an encounter from scratch is always a available option and doesn't feel punishing. Tactical Breach Wizard is divided into many combat battles that can be completed in 2-5 turns. I often find myself realizing that certain grenadiers were causing too many problems and should be eliminated immediately. I would start fresh, find a better solution, and easily progress to victory. I should briefly mention the side object system. While also taking another jab at Capes, beyond the main story goals, Tactical Breach Wizard offers additional conditions for each encounter. These are fairly standard: win in X turns, complete without taking damage, and so on. In Capes, the system was implemented in the worst possible way. Missions felt like an arm-twisting exercise where you had to meet all the developers' demands simultaneously or miss out on valuable upgrade points. By contrast, Tactical Bridge Wizards keep these challenges strictly optional. The game explicitly states that they are designed for players who find the standard gameplay too easy. Rewards consist only of currency for purchasing cosmetic outfits with no gameplay effects. This deal worked for me. If I want a challenge, I will pursue these objectives. If I start struggling, I won't stress about it and will complete the level however I can. Before concluding, I'll to address the game linearity. Compared to other titles in the genre, Tactical Bridge Wizards offers significantly less variety. We control a fixed team of characters with a predetermined set of abilities. There is a modest upgrade system with certain bonuses making life somewhat easier, but you can forget about developing your own unique character. Even upgrade points are strictly awarded through story progression, with no way to earn them separately. Similarly, you can experiment with team composition. Specific fighters are assigned to each battle with no options to object. Finally, there's a subtle but persistent feeling that each level has an ideal solution. Typically, when tactics resemble a puzzle with only one correct answer, it's a bad sign. The merit of Tactical Bridge Wizard is that it was designed for regular players, not starboard masochists. Battles are quick and compact, the refined system encourages experimentation, and characters are highly effective. Each spell can turn the situation to your advantage. Under these circumstances, the unrest feeling is easy forgiven. The final verdict. To wrap up this review, Tactical Bridge Wizard is a smart, polished tactical game about magical special forces. It offers compact battles, diverse characters with interesting abilities, and a convenient action rewind system that lets you search for optimal moves. The story is somewhat continuous. On one hand, the rapid start doesn't allow for a deep immersion into the world or its drama. On the other hand, the witty exchange between the operative wizards are entertaining to follow. The game narrative might be slightly concerning. We are given neither rich character customization nor the ability to tailor our team to specific battles. It delivers numerous tactical challenges and an interesting arsenal to solve them, all in a compact and concise package. So score is 80. Yes, I think 80 is good. The name with the Tactical Bridge Wizard speaks for itself. It's a turn-based tactical game where the wizards conduct raids, and I must say it turned out to be quite interesting. There are plenty of evil mercenaries, and we control witches and marines with a variety of abilities. Even if something goes wrong, the convenient rewind system comes to the rescue. Perhaps the only thing that might slightly mar the impression in the game's linearity, you won't be allowed to extensively experiment with the character or team composition. However, this shortcoming is offset by interesting challenges, ironic dialogues, and the ability to throw enemies out of windows. Thank you for watching. Please don't forget to subscribe.